Hello, everyone. So I am here to give you a message of the week. I hope you enjoy it. I feel like the energy is kind of very active and I'm liking it. So let's find out what happens with this week. Okay, this is really interesting because the first card that came out is the card of parenting, which is 63, and personal growth, which is number 7. And the funny thing is that usually with parenting, I feel like, you have to parent yourself or you have to fix yourself or whatever. I feel like you have to school somebody is actually what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like your energy is I have to school somebody. Somebody hasn't learned how to act like a person. And it's time for me to teach them what their parents didn't teach them and help them with their personal growth. This actually feels very spicy. I done told you that the energy feels very hot and active, so this is a good energy. Here's know that your intentions and manifestation prayers are being noted and answered in the perfect time, space, sequence for your soul and for your highest good, for the highest good of the world. Your angels are encouraging you to trust and be patient. So I feel like not only are you schooling somebody, I feel like you're being told once you start the ball rolling, just let it roll and leave it. You know how when people talk about magic, they say that if you're going to do a manifestation, you actively write it down, do your ritual manifestation, blah, blah, blah. And then you just forget it. Instead, you just start working on the steps that you had agreed upon with yourself that you're going to take upon so that you can make this manifestation work. And then things start rolling in the direction that it's supposed to roll. This is what I'm feeling with this. Kind of like you're going to plant your seed so this person can get schooled, and then after they get schooled, just wash your hands from it because things are going to fall exactly how they're supposed to. Tell me about how things are going to fall. This one's a very hot reading, let me tell you. I have to say this, okay? So remember, left to right, I like to read because left to right means past to future, okay? The highest ones are the ones farthest away. The ones that are closest to you are the ones closest to this timeline, right? And the first thing here is a gold charm, but it's backwards. And it is a flag backwards. Okay? And it is a gold flag, so it tells me it's spiritual and it's backwards. That means you didn't read the red flags in the situation. And I think that's the reason why you're a little bit hot. I think it's kind of one of those things where you expected the best out of a person that I hear es un caso sin remedio. It's a case without a remedy is in Spanish. It reminds me of that Pink song. Hold on one second. I paused the video just to look up the song. It's Pink, the song from Pink called Lost Cause. From her album Trust Fall. So the thing that I keep hearing from the song, this is the part that says, "Throw your sticks and stones on me, but don't tell me that I'm a lost cause. Don't tell me that I'm a lost cause. Say you're sick of my guts, but don't tell me I'm a lost cause. Tell me I'm a loser. Tell me I'm a stranger. You don't want to see again, but don't tell me I'm a lost cause." I feel that energy out of this reading, kind of one of those energies where the red flags you didn't want to see, not because you didn't know that this person was a lost cause, but because you were holding on to some kind of hope that this person was going to wake up. Okay. And then they came recently and proved to you that they're an effing lost cause. And then from that, we have the energy of Taurus, right? And the Taurus, this is the sigil of, the charm of Taurus, is confronting the angel. So this person came and they try to knock down your walls. They try to rattle your cage. They try to bully their way into your energy, you representing the angel. And so you didn't see this coming because you are hoping for something. I want to say that it's not there. And I'm not going to blame you for being that person, because I think we all have the potential to have God juice inside of us, right? To be God's people. But not everybody is ready for that. Let me just leave it like that. Then we go to the right side, which is the near future. Okay. And what we have here is this energy of the stag. And the stag reminds me of the energy of Artemis. I actually have a card for her. Of Artemis, which is the deer. And Artemis is the energy, I want to say the deity, the Greek deity that is for women and children and the innocent, let me say, right? Virgins, blah, 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 whole mess of stuff, but whatever. We're just going to say women, children, and the innocent, right? And it's this energy of awakening to something and also being highly protected. And this one's gold. And so what this person doesn't understand is that your hands doesn't always have to be dirty. You just need to call out and say, an injustice has been done to me. I need the scales balanced. And if we can use a psalm with this, hold on one second. I looked it up real quick for you guys. Psalms 144, that's 144, will be a good one to read and pray once you're doing your ritual work, if you want to do, or writing what you have to write, or do what you have to do, because you know what? Right here we have the moon, and it actually fell sideways. So it didn't fall up or down, it fell sideways. And the moon tells me that your spiritual team saw, your spiritual team told you they're going to do something about it, and all they need is an okay from you. So this is 144 is one of those, okay, do what you got to do. It's time to take this person down. And then what I see in the future is the energy of Aquarius, okay, and Capricorn. And Aquarius, now you guys can't see those things, but whatever, I'm showing them to you. Aquarius and Capricorns is talking about the star coming down on this energy and pushing the law, right? Because Capricorn is all about the devil energy, the laws, the chains, the restrictions, the discipline. And here we have personal growth of parenting. And I feel like this person needs to be disciplined, okay? Whoever this is done crossed the wrong person. So this week it feels like something along the lines of, I heard no, this person receiving their just deserves for acting up a fool. This, you know what this sounds like to me? It sounds like a not you problem. It sounds like I'm washing my hands, and I let my spiritual team do as they may, because this damn fool deserves it. Okay, I think this is a them thing and this is a you thing. The first thing with you, we have the 9 of Swords with the Queen of Swords. I feel like you were disappointed, you were disillusioned. You might have lost sleep about this. It might have caused like an internal disturbance in you. But instead of being in the 3 of Swords where you're sad about it and whatever, I see you stepping into the Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is like, fine, you fucked around, you're going to find out. I have knowledge, I have wisdom, I have authority, and all I need is a pen and a sword. I'll fix this whole situation overnight. And then what I'm seeing over here is the situation that you're fixing overnight. The first thing we see is the ritual work or the manifestation or whatever with the 5 of Wands. This is sending the fight to the person. This is causing the person confusion with the 7 of Cups. I feel like they thought that you were like a little lamb that wouldn't hurt anybody. And it actually makes them laugh, the thought that you can be harsh. Sometimes I think the best offense is a great defense. And for people to believe you would never gives you the potential to see a person for who they really are, and then to act in a way that has to be done for this person. But then what I'm seeing is you calling the storm yet again. This is what I'm seeing, like you calling the storm for what this person invested in. And here comes the Knight of Cups. And this Knight of Cups, you see there's a shark underneath it. The way this person's going to be taken down is through their own desires. So it's like if the person wants power, if the person wants a business, if a person wants a lover, if a person wants whatever it is that they fucking want, it doesn't matter. That is the thing that you're going to use to destroy them. And it's kind of like this, the snake eating its own tail. And it's quite literally not even in your hands, because what's going to happen is that it's going to fall upon their entire, I want to say lineage, but I think it's further than that, because I'm hearing further than that. And I want to say species, frequency, dimension. And that sounds like a them problem. Sometimes people have to know that not everybody is a person that you can fuck with, right? Right here we have them stabbing you in the back and running away, and you sitting there like, okay, I got tools in my belt with a magician, and you know what this tools in my belt gonna do? We're gonna tower this bitch for you, and we're gonna show you that with a flip of the coin, I didn't even have to break a sweat with that, because that's page energy. With a flip of the coin, we can bring you all the sadness you wished upon everyone that you've ever known, because that's how connected I am. This feels like, ooh, I'm getting chills. This feels like somebody done wrong, messed with the wrong person. You have some kind of spiritual authority, and it is time for people to realize that you have this spiritual authority. And I think with you correcting this wrong with this one individual, it's going to create a ripple effect where people are going to know your name. Okay? Again, sounds like a them problem. I hope this helps.